بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Today we are going to study writing, Unit 3, which is about uh, a complaint. Let's just share the screen with you. Yeah, this one. But let me share all the window so we can. Okay. Is everybody see this screen with the book and with the active book? Did you see it? If you see it, just write one, please. Okay, so everybody, I think you see this. Today, in writing lesson, we have this complaint letter, which is from a customer to the company. This customer, uh, he bought a headphone and he made a complaint about it. Let's first of all read the task and then answer the questions about this letter. Okay, before we listen, we have this task, which is about have you ever bought a product that turned out to be faulty and or a lot less than you expected? Faulty يعني لم يكن يعمل أو في مشكلة. Did you take it back? Why or why not? Okay, let me just mute all of you. Okay, if you have your mic on, please mute it. Okay. Number two, some people complain in writing to make sure in writing. Even they complain in writing by writing to the company to make sure that their complaints go on record. Read the complaint letter on the next page and answer the questions. So this is the complaint letter. We have this complaint letter. This is the address of the company and the date. And this is the introduction of the letter. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. And after that, this is the finishing of the letter or the finishing lines. Okay, some people complain in writing to make sure that their complaints go on record. Go on record. حتى يتم تسجيلها توثيقها هذه الشكوى. Read the complaint letter on the next page and answer the questions. Okay, now you are going to listen to the complaint, but after that I want you to answer these 4 questions. Number 1, what was the problem with the item that the writer had bought? Then this is about the problem. Number 2, what was the first thing he did? What was he advised to do? Number 3, what did he expect the store to do? ماذا يتوقع منهم and why? Number 4, how do you think he feels his feeling about the whole incident from the start when he bought the item and when he complained about it. How do you know? Okay, now please listen.
Dear sir, I purchased a set of earphones at your store 3 days ago. According to your promotional material, any item that is faulty and is returned within 24 hours is fully refunded and a discount voucher is offered for future purchases as a courtesy to the customer. I attempted to use my earphones the day I purchased them and found out that one of the cables had not been connected. I therefore called your customer service department and was advised to return the earphones as soon as possible. I drove to your place of business immediately and tried to do as advised. Unfortunately, however, I was told by the assistant that the earphones could only be returned if the packaging was intact. Allow me to wonder how one is supposed to find out if an item is faulty or not if it is kept in its packaging. And if that is the case, it would seem fair to include it in your promotional material in large block letters instead of conveying the wrong message and misleading people. I regret to inform you that following this incident, I will refrain from using your retail outlet in the future and will have to report you to Consumer Protection. Yours sincerely, a displeased former customer.
Okay, so now we listened to the written complaint letter by the customer about this headphone. Okay, question number one. Who can answer question number one? If you want to answer, write write one, please. If you want to participate or answer question number one, write one. Okay, Ibrahim Abdullah Matar. Yalla.
Answer question one. One of the cables had not been connected.
The earphone cable are not connected. Okay, thank you so much, Ibrahim. So this is the problem. One of the cables شوف هنا لما نراجع when we go to paragraph 1 or paragraph 2, I attempted to use my earphones the day I purchased them and found out that one of the cables had not been connected. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, question number 2. Question number 2. Who can answer question number 2? If you want to answer question number 2, this question, what was the first thing he did? What was he advised to do? Just write one in the chat box. Okay, Saeed Jovan, go ahead. Yalla Saeed, open the mic and answer. Saeed? No, I can't hear you. طيب أحمد شجر على بال ما يصلح سعيد المايك عنده.
He drove to his place of business immediately and tried to do an advice inf- 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 آسف بس كلمة صعبة.
أحمد Ahmed, it's not clear. Could you please repeat what have you said?
He drove to his place of business immediately and tried to do as advised. Info, info-
I'm so sorry. قطع الاتصال يا شباب. It was disconnected. So, what was the first thing he did? What was he advised to do? يلا يا أحمد.
He drove to his place of business immediately and tried to do as advised. Unfortunately.
So, thank you so much, Ahmed. Ahmed Shajar, thank you so much. So, he called the customer service department. إذن في الشركة نفسها, he called the customer service department and advised to return the item as soon as possible. إذن the first thing he called them لما شاف الكيبل disconnected. بس خلوني أسوي مشاركة للصفحة. شكرا اللي نبهني، الله يعطيك العافية. محمد كوجان, thank you so much. طيب تشوفون الصفحة شباب الآن؟ Did you see the page? Yes. طيب إذن he called the customer service department. إذن هو لما شاف الكيبل disconnected, ما هو الكيبل يعني loosen, he the first thing he did, he called the customer service department and was advised to return the item. إيش قالوا له? They advised him to return the item. إذن this is the second thing that happened. Okay, نشوف number 3. What did he expect the store to do? Why? Who can answer it? Marwan Liafi, could you please turn off? مروان يلا تبغى تجاوب؟ مروان تفضل. تركي عامر عبد الاله سحيم اهلا وسهلا بكم. نديم المازني هذول اللي انضموا لنا حياكم الله. محمد عارف يا مرحبا يا شباب. طيب الآن عندنا وصلنا question number 3. What did he expect the store to do and why? طبعا احنا سمعنا ال complaint from the customer about the headphone and he called the customer service department. They told him and advised him to return the item as soon as possible. So what did he expect the store to do? He expected the item to be refunded نعرف معناها انه يرجعوا له الفلوس and to be offered a discount voucher for the future purchases. اذا هو يرغب انه يرجع البرودكت اللي هي الهيدفون ويعطونه خصم voucher قسيمة خصم for future purchases according to the promotional material of the store بناء على العروض الموجودة عند الستور. طيب number 4. How do you think he feels about the whole incident? طبعا when he in number 3 I drove, طبعا هم نصحوه قالوا له خلاص اوكي روح رجعها. So he said I drove to your place of business immediately and tried to do as advised. Unfortunately, However, I was told by the assistant that the earphone could only be returned if the packaging was intact. Who can tell me what happened here in paragraph 3? What happened in paragraph 3? Who can answer? سعيد جوفان, yes, تفضل يا سعيد.
Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. In paragraph 3, he drove to the place and do what he told, but the salesperson said, I can't return the item if the packaging was not intact.
Intact, what does it mean يا سعيد؟
يعني مع شو اسمه هذا، مع السماعات يعني.
هو يقصد هنا انه يكون الباكجينج الكرتون سليم
موجود،
غير مفتوح. يا سلام عليك. Thank you so much يا سعيد.
طيب.
النمبر 4 اذا هنا هو يعبر عن شعوره ايش اللي حصل له، يعني يقول كيف تبغوني اعرف ان السماعه خربانه وانتم تطلبون مني انه يكون الكرتون مقفل. تمام. إذن allow me to wonder how one is supposed to find out if an item is faulty or not if it is kept in its packaging. And if that is the case, I would seem fair to include it in your promotional material in large block letters instead of conveying the wrong message and misleading people. إذن هو هنا threatening يعني يشتكي يقول كيف يحصل هذا الموضوع. طيب باقي تشوفون الشاشة يا شباب؟ تشوفون العرض ولا لا؟ Did you see the active book? Okay, yes. طيب إذن here we have question number 4. How do you think he feels about the whole incident? How did he felt about that? Who can answer me? You can answer in both in chat box or by using the mic. Okay, Ahmed, go ahead.
I think he was angry and wondering how it's not how he will know about the function.
Okay, thank you so much. He felt angry. Yes, he felt angry, very angry. He expressed the way he feels in the content of the last 2 paragraphs. إذن he expressed about his feeling in the last 2 paragraphs. يعني شوفوا هنا. And if that is the case, ولو كانت هذا الموضوع اللي أنتم بتسوونه معي, it would seem fair to include it in your promotional material in large block letters. يعني يقول أنا بكتبها بخط عريض جدا instead of conveying the wrong message and misleading people. I regret to inform you that following this incident I will refrain. يعني أنا بمتنع نهائيا عن using your retail outlet in future and will have to report you to consumer protection. وراح أكتب يعني أشتكيكم إلى وين؟ Consumer protection. What does it mean? Consumer protection. You can't tell me what does it mean? Consumer protection. What does it mean?
May I?
Yes, سعيد.
حماية المستهلك.
يا سلام عليك. Thank you so much. إذن في جهة دائما في كل دولة موجودة عندنا في السعودية اللي هي Consumer Protection تتبع لوزارة التجارة Ministry of Commerce. Okay, so and he wrote at the last letters or when he signed, you're sincerely a displeased former customer. إذن هو هنا كتب زبون سابق وش فيه؟ وصف نفسه إنه displeased. What does it mean displeased؟ لما أقول I am pleased يعني أنا راضي. Displeased اللي هو the opposite of it اللي هو غير راضي. Okay. Now let's go back to number 3. Now read the letter again. Circle the paragraph that do the following. Okay. Now, as we have seen here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paragraphs. Okay. What is the paragraph? طبعا ممكن الإجابة يكون more than 2 paragraphs. Okay. What is the paragraph that set the scene? Set the scene يعني وصف المشكلة. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 1 and 2. Okay. So I purchased إذن I attempted إذن 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Okay. طيب. What is the paragraph that expresses or express personal feeling, opinion? Personal feeling and opinion. What is it? Number 4. 4 and 5. Then we have 4 and 5. طيب. What is the paragraph that gives an account of the events? What is it? For اللي فيه الأحداث يعني المحك الأحداث إيش اللي حصل فيه I drove to your place. من هنا كان فيه curve يعني بدأت المشكلة الحقيقية اللي هو number 3. Good. طيب provide a conclusion. What is the paragraph that provide a conclusion, finishing or conclusion for the letter? اللي هو paragraph number 5. Paragraph number 5. طبعا هنا يقول give an account of the events. طبعا هو number 3 هو نهاية اللي حدث فيها البلوت، لكن عندنا 1 2 أيضا توصف المشكلة. Okay. طيب. Please note that some of the paragraphs can serve more than one purpose. Okay, so this is for the letter about complaint. Now we have finished analyzing this letter, and we have this chart. What is it about? Let's see. This chart is asking you about a problem that happened to you. Let's see. Think about a faulty product. It can be a clothing item, an electronic gadget, an appliance, etc. Think about what can go wrong with it. Make notes in the chart. Use your notes to write a letter of complaints to the customer service department of the company or the store where you bought it. So, then the first step is you are going to fill in this chart, the item product you are complaining about. طيب. I want you to answer just one of these charts. What is the instructions? Salesperson promise. إيش التعليمات أو المتجر، الأشياء اللي عرضها عليك المتجر، أو القوانين اللي كانت موجودة بينك وبين المتجر، مثلا refund, return the item if the item is broken, the warranty. إذا what are the instructions? And here in this column what is happening instead. أنت لما وصلك المنتج the item or the product, what happened؟ إيش اللي صار؟ إيش المشكلة اللي موجودة في so sorry. So Number two, what is happening instead؟ إيش اللي حصل في المنتج؟ طيب. Number three, what would you expect the company that sold you the item to do؟ إيش اللي توقعت منهم أو طلبت منهم وحصل، أو إيش اللي صار؟ إذا على غرار الرسالة اللي قبل شوي اللي شفتوها في المنتج في الهيدفون، ابغى اشوف ايش التجربه اللي حصلت لك. طيب انت تكتب هذه في كتابك بخط يدك، تمام، وتصورها، وانا راح اطلب منك ترفقها لي كواجب as a homework. Okay, اذا this is a homework, just one item you fill in this chart. Okay, if you have any question now, we are done today. If you have any question, you can ask me in just 1 minute. Thank you.